All right, thank you everybody for joining us. This is Sideline Sports and Entertainment Bahamas, and today we have a special treat. We have a special guest on. We have Mrs. Jurelle Mullings. She's actually the coordinator for the Bahamas STARS program, and the Bahamas STARS program, student athletes, parents. If you don't know about it, it's definitely a program that you need to get involved with. I back it 100%. Something that we definitely need here in the Bahamas. But before I go on, I think I should go ahead and let Miss Jurelle Mullings go ahead and introduce herself and tell us about the Bahamas Stars program.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jurelle Mullings, the coordinator of the Bahamas STARS program. And essentially, um, student athletes that want to go to college, we connect them with scholarship opportunities. So, a kid who can dribble a basketball, swim in a pool, kick a soccer ball, what else? What's the other sport? Swing a tennis racket, swing a golf club. If they have these skills and they have some grades, we can work with them and connect them with scholarship opportunities. So throughout our program, we've helped students with these athletic gifts go to college, pursue engineering degrees, business management degrees, architectural degrees, and we've seen them. Well, they haven't graduated yet, but they are on the path to graduation. These kids are in college earning 4.0s, 3.7s, 3.3s. I mean, they're doing it as student
Nice.
athletes. So they go to college, they get a scholarship, they play their sport,
Mhm.
and the goal is for them to graduate and become successful adults. We guide them through their process through mentorship, and I mean, that's the gist of it.
All right, okay, awesome. So, Joel, how do the student athletes actually go ahead and get involved with Bahamas Stars? How can they find out more about the program? How can they sign up?
Okay, so we have a website, bahamasstars.com, BahamasStars.com, and they just go there and click sign up. We also have registration on there for college coaches,
Okay.
for high school coaches, guidance counselors, because it takes a village to help these students. Um, I don't work in isolation. I'm all about connections and collaboration. So we work along with all of those stakeholders for the betterment of the student athletes. So they go to
Okay.
bahamasstars.com and then click sign up. Once they
Uh,
sign up, they'll receive an email with the next step. So we launch next week Monday.
okay.
Well, actually, we start next week Monday, and I will give them the instructions on uh, how the program will be implemented. So essentially, we'll meet periodically over the
Mhm.
next 7 months. So from
Okay.
November to June 2021, we'll meet again periodically. Not every day, not every week. Kids are overwhelmed with school,
Yeah.
so we we meet at a time in the evenings after school hours where we
Mhm.
can complete their game plan for college and beyond.
Okay, awesome. So one of these, I know you mentioned that it's not just for student athletes. Actually, college coaches, trainers, like you said, basically all of the stakeholders can become involved with it. So you basically are forming that whole community there. Let me ask you something, Gerald. At what age? And I get this question a lot as well. At what age can they, or what grade can they become involved with the Stars program?
Okay, the STARS program is open to student athletes who are in the 8th grade through 12th grade and also
Okay.
recent high school graduates. So if you're in the 8th grade, I mean, you're in the prime time to get
Yeah.
started. You will have a head start in
Yeah.
comparison to your peers. Well, actually, this isn't anything new. Well, in the Bahamas, I guess it may be
Yeah.
relatively new, but in other countries,
Yeah.
those kids get started. They have a college going mindset from as early as first grade. But
Mm-hmm.
for the student athlete, we want you to sign up for this program when you're in the 8th grade. And if you start then, over the next 4 or 5 years, trust me, you will be in the best position and you will have opportunities waiting for you when you graduate.
Okay. Awesome.
Something else I wanted
Mhm.
to add. This program is not only open to student athletes. So when we think about college sports, that's all we think about student athletes. But there's also opportunity for managers, film
Yep.
coordinators, and also statisticians. Every team that I was a part of in college, we had a team manager and we had a film coordinator. So this program is also trying to create that culture, um, that culture that we're missing. Usually, when we see a team in high school in the Bahamas, you just see one coach and that's it.
Yeah.
And that coach is trying to be the manager, trying to record the game, trying to coach. I mean, I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's been working to a certain extent, but if we want to see transformation in
Yep.
our scholastic athletic system, then we got to make some changes. So it's time to get kids involved. Kids want to be
Yep.
involved. There's some kids, they love the sport, but there's no opportunity for them to be involved with the sport just because they're not as athletically
Athletic. Yes.
as their peers. So this is an opportunity to reach out and keep them engaged in the sport. Let them keep the books. Let them help the team. Make sure the balls are ready for practice.
Yeah.
Make sure the kids have water when they need it. They can help you keep a certain stat on the bench. I mean, there's
Yeah.
so much that these kids can be doing, and there's so much more
Mhm.
opportunity for them once they're involved. And there's money in college for those athletes. Well, no, I can't call them athletes, but those student athlete support staff.
No. Yes.
If they're serious about it, there are several
Yeah.
coaches now that started off as team managers and then they use
Yes.
that pathway to become coaches because they're not involved in the game. They get
Yep.
to sit back and watch it all take place and I mean, the experience is invaluable.
Deductible.
And as
Yes.
film coordinators,
Yep.
we're in the world, we're in the age of technology.
Mhm.
Film is essential. If you don't have film, you can't be seen.
Yep.
So this is an opportunity to engage those students that have an interest. Everyone has a phone. If you don't
Yep.
have equipment as a coach, have the kids use your cell phone and record the games. Build your
Yep.
database. That simple. So again, there's opportunity for student athletes and also team managers, film coordinators, and statisticians.
Yeah, yeah, well, Jurelle, I'm actually really glad that you brought that point up as well. Again, just even with the development of our sports culture here in the Bahamas, I guess a lot of kids, a lot of students, parents as themselves don't even realize that there are all of these other support systems that go into the managing of any one particular team. And
Yeah,
just like you said, even one of the I, well, I'm a Heat fan, so I gotta say, yeah, one of the greatest coaches, Eric Spoelstra. He actually started out as a film coordinator, like you said, and now he is
I mean, they're
probably,
always
yeah,
watching the game. I mean,
yeah,
you have to break
yeah,
down, dissect every game. The more
yeah,
you watch it, the better you're gonna
yeah,
become, and you're gonna be well versed. I'm sure
yeah.
some film coordinators can outcoach some of the coaches on the floor.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you with that one. Even myself, I do some video editing, and not even bragging on myself, but yeah, even I would say my sports IQ has gone up because
Yeah.
just like you said, you get to see these little fine intricate
So,
details. Of
mhm.
course, sometimes you're replaying things like over and over again for minutes, hours on end. So yeah, you get to see these little intricate details, and yeah, it definitely shows, it moves onto it transitions onto the court as well. So I'm definitely glad you brought that point up. And yeah, man, Jurelle, again, I cannot say enough. Folks who are watching this, listening to this, I cannot say enough about the Bahamas Stars programs. Definitely, probably one of my favorite programs, or even Jurelle, I gotta say, yeah, one of my favorite persons to work with, just because of your dedication, to just because of your dedication to to the kids and to the growth of the sports here in the Bahamas. So
Thank you.
Jurelle, before we wrap it up, anything else that you want people out there to know, student athletes out there to know, parents to know about the Bahamas Stars program?
If you know someone that's a student athlete, a coach, a high school coach, a club coach, a federation executive, a guidance counselor, and they want to see student athletes go to college, connect with scholarships, graduate, and become a success, please share this program with them. Have them go to our website and sign up. Registration ends November 30th. So I'm keeping it open for the whole month. It's sports
Okay.
month, though. We're keeping it open. So even though we start on Monday, we're gonna have some persons that they can't make up their mind. Go to the website, sign up, and get involved. Become a part of the program.
All right, awesome. And yeah, Jurelle, as a matter of fact, just before we close, just some of the disciplines from the past student athletes who've participated in the program, just to give folks, I guess, a range. I know we've kind of named it all, but I know for a fact that you've done some videos with some kids who've actually participated and moved on through the program, who are actually in college now. But can you just give us I guess, a list of some of those disciplines and that are passed through the program?
Yeah. So some of the disciplines. Well, we work with all sporting disciplines.
Hmm.
I don't claim to be a master in every sport, but
Yeah.
system is pretty much the same with every sport.
Yeah.
So we worked along. We worked along with basketball players, tennis players. We have a few golfers that we assisted, um,
Yeah.
swimmers, volleyball players, softball players. Um, is that it? Yeah, yeah. I think that those are the students that we worked with. So, oh, definitely soccer players.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, sorry, soccer players. So again, oh, and track and field. How can I forget? Yeah, track and field. I mean, those are so popular
Yeah.
and so common, and those kids
Mhm.
have connected with so many opportunities. I forgot to mention, but yes. So all of those sporting disciplines. Um, again, oh, and tennis. How can I forget tennis? So, and
Yeah.
federations that we worked along with so far are
Mhm.
definitely Bahamas Football Association, Progressive Federation. They just embraced and welcomed my service, and we've done phenomenal things over the last 2 years. We've had the
Yeah.
College Soccer Showcase where
Yeah.
Bahamian students just had to show up. We had college coaches in the house in town for a two day span, and they were just giving out scholarships to students who were deserving.
Yeah.
So that was definitely a great opportunity. It was more opportunity for other sports. I've been in conversations with the softball federation, again progressive, uh, but unfortunately COVID happened and that kind of
You're right.
shifted everything we had in store. I've done informational sessions with the tennis association. So again, these are progressive federations that they definitely have student athletes at the forefront of their mind, and they want them to be a success and connect with scholarship
Right.
opportunities. I know sometimes in federations it's part time, like you don't have
Yeah.
full time staff. So
Right.
here's a program that can fit into what it is that you're doing and complement whatever it is that you're doing to help these kids get opportunities.
Very awesome. Well, and Jurelle, I'm so glad you mentioned, just like you said, basically all encompassing all of the sporting disciplines. And just give some we were talking about the soccer showcase, the coaches that came down. Again, glad to be a part of that. I felt honored to, even work with you on that project as well. And just like you said, man, Jurelle, is like these coaches they come down with the mindset that they have scholarships they just want to give away. And yeah, I honestly, anytime that I participate in the program, like I said, I'm always impressed with the amount of opportunities that are available to these kids. Just an idea of some of the colleges, or maybe is there a number of colleges that you worked with or work with so far? Just like I said, just to give folks out there an idea of how encompassing or how big this program is.
Well, our network is extensive.
Yeah.
We have connections with thousands of college coaches. And
Yeah.
being here positioned at the Ministry of Education, um, even those schools that we have partnerships with at the Ministry of Education, their athletic programs are always looking for students in the Bahamas. But
Yeah.
some colleges and universities that our student athletes have attended. You have Life University. You have a track athlete there.
Yeah.
Mount Allison University in Canada. We
Wow.
have soccer student athletes there. We also
Yeah.
have we have students in prep school, Sunrise Christian Academy,
Yeah.
University of Maine at Fort Kent. We have a women's basketball athlete in the pipeline there. UB,
Okay.
University of the Bahamas. Some of our students,
Yes.
they
Yep.
want to stay home, and UB has a robust and developing program.
Yes.
So
Yep.
they attend UB. Dodge City up there in
Yeah.
Kansas. We have Arizona Western. Again in Yuma, Arizona, Benedict College, South Carolina, Central State, Wilberforce, Ohio, Cowley
Wow.
College, there in Kansas, New York, Dominican College, New York. We have our golf
Wow.
club there. So again, we're well connected with these colleges,
Wow.
universities. Still want to get persons in my alma maters, ETSU, North
Yeah.
Carolina. If we can get some with where some of our Bahamian coaches are at.
Yeah.
We have students there now. We want to get Bahamian student athletes in these programs if they come through our program. So
All right.
those are some of the colleges that we've worked with.
All right. So again, folks, parents, student athletes, you heard it. There's an extensive list of the affiliates or program support here, and like you said, as far as the sporting disciplines, all encompassing. So Jurelle,
There's no
mhm.
limit. There's no limit to which schools. It's just the school that's the best fit for you and your family,
Right.
academically, socially, and of course financially, baby.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Jurelle, let me ask you a question. Actually, I had somebody ask me this question earlier this week as well. Is this just for Bahamian student athletes? You know that we do have some student athletes that actually attend high schools in the U.S. Of course, they probably do have some of this type of information available to them, but I did have a parent ask, is this just available to Bahamians here and locally?
No. So what we've noticed is a lot of students, they have the dream of going off,
Hmm.
right? I went off. I had that dream too.
Right.
But the problem, or not the problem, the thing about going off is if you don't go to the right program, you may as well be playing ball in what's that island
Your
that's not
backyard.
in the Bahamas no more?
Oh, Moore's Island.
Ragged Island. You might be playing basketball. You might still be playing your sport in Ragged Island where there's no internet connectivity or anything
Yeah.
because you be in the same position. So
Mhm.
yes, we still assist student athletes who are abroad with
Okay.
this process. It's one and the
That's
same.
that's good to know.
The system is one and the same. So we actually have some students who are abroad that have signed up for the program, and I was happy to see that. We're happy to assist in that area.
Okay,
So
awesome.
we just again this program we really want to educate first of all so that a
Right.
parent can really think about what's the best decision, what's the best path
Right.
for their student athlete. If it's going abroad and they're going to a program where they're going to be in the forefront, like Buddy Hill, Tum Tum, those are success stories. But for
Right.
those two success stories, I can think of at least 100
Yeah.
non-success stories
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
students have their parents took the money, sent them to these prep schools or high schools,
Mhm.
and saving this money for college. But
Yeah.
they sent them away and they end up in the same situation.
Situation.
They go
Yeah.
there, they're living in squalor,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
playing their sport. They ain't doing no classwork, no SATs improving, no ACTs improving. What's the point? Remember,
Yeah.
you have to keep the ultimate goal in the
Mhm.
forefront.
Yeah.
I was fortunate enough to be offered an opportunity to go abroad. I went to top USA Today, top 20 high school. But
Mhm.
again, was that the best decision? I don't
Right.
know. I can't say that because I'm coming from the Bahamas where I was a superstar.
Right.
I can't get off the bench. Especially in grade 11. Then I'm away from my parents. I'm
Yeah.
homesick.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
had me questioning whether or not I even really love basketball anymore. Because It's like, okay, I'm playing against Kathy from Dexter's and Tiffany Stansbury's and Sylvia Fowles and Monique Curry's and Marissa Coleman's. Like,
Yeah.
and me, I was the BAISS MVP and I can't get off the bench. Oh my goodness. What
Who?
is this? So, again, it's about going to a school that's a good fit
Yeah.
because it's just so many dynamics. So again,
Yeah.
during the program, we can touch and talk about these things in detail to make sure that you as a parent are making the best decisions for your child if connecting with scholarship opportunities and being a college student athlete is the end goal.
Okay, awesome. Well, Jurelle, again, thank you so much. Hey, like you said, that's I guess everything that anybody needs to know about the program. Like you said, it's something that I recommend that I talk about on a regular basis. We'll continue to do so. I think it's an awesome program, one that's definitely needed here in the Bahamas. And like I said, whenever I talk to kids, student athletes, hey, this it's definitely one of the programs that I tell them that they have to go ahead and sign up and get involved in. And again, Jurelle, thank you again. Folks, one last time, folks, you can go to bahamasstars.com, register, get more information. And we are also on social media as well.
Yes, we're on social media. We're on Instagram, Bahamas Stars. We're on Facebook, 242 Stars. We didn't get Bahamas Stars for some reason. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. This recording will be on our YouTube channel if no one's kind enough to, let
Yeah.
me. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So definitely on all those platforms. And for my professionals, we're on LinkedIn also. So check us out, Bahamas Stars.
All right, awesome. All right, well, Jurelle, hey, thank you again for joining me here on Sideline Sports Entertainment. And folks, if you need more information, of course, just like Jurelle said, you can check them out at bahamasstars.com. Also, the video and this information will be available on our website as well. And like I said, go ahead and sign up and register today. Jurelle, thank you so much. You have an awesome one, and I'm sure we'll be doing this again.
Thank you for having me, Jerome.
Right.
Jerome Mullings, the player from the Himalaya.
Thank you, man. Thank you.